Taste, texture, and presentation are the three musts when creating the perfect vegetarian burger. Today we accomplish all three with our quinoa and black lentil burger with a creamy avocado spread and a crunchy jicama slaw, the ultimate vegetarian burger in paradise. Now we're ready to get started. I've already chopped some garlic, minced some ginger. To that, I want to add some shiitake mushroom. Take the stem off, thin slice, just like that. I've already done a bunch here. And we're going to saute this in some olive oil. My pan is on a medium-high heat, coated with some olive oil. And we're going to start with our ginger and garlic. We're going to give this just a few minutes to brown up. This looks perfect. To this, I'm going to add my shiitakes. And we are going to give it a turn and just saute these for a few minutes. I also want to add just a little bit of salt and some black pepper. It's been a few minutes and our shiitakes are tender, they're not overcooked, and we're going to remove this from the heat and set it aside. Because this burger is vegan, tofu and sweet potato are going to help bind it together. To start with my tofu, I'm going to use about half a block, extra firm, really well drained, and I cubed it, and I want to put it in a food processor and just pulse it. I don't want to pulverize it. It's good. Just like that. Nice crumbles, not overdone. What makes this dish really special is all the different ingredients that go into it. We're going to start with our tofu and shiitake, which we prepared before. Then we're going to move on to our black lentils. Cook these about 18 to 20 minutes until they're just al dente. Then our quinoa, we're using a combination of red and white, some mashed sweet potato, some thinly sliced scallions, some baby bell peppers, orange and red, and I'm going to use some chopped kale for some green color, some crushed pecans, and for heat, a little bit of crushed red pepper. And lastly, I'm going to use some chopped cubed ciabatta to also give it some extra texture. Now it's time to combine all our ingredients. I'm going to start with my tofu, black lentils. I like to use almost equal parts tofu, lentil, and quinoa. Just use your eyes a lot. That looks about right. We'll add a little bit more. Shiitake mixture. Sweet potato. A couple of big heaping spoonfuls, and then I like to just kind of work it in. Then mix the rest. Some scallion, our peppers. We'll add a little bit of kale, pecans. These really give it great texture. Just kind of break them with my hands. Some heat, some chili flakes. Sneak in some cumin, kosher salt, and lastly, some vegan breadcrumbs, and our secret weapon, some cubed fresh ciabatta. I went a little lighter on the breadcrumb so I can add in the ciabatta. Work everything together. Our ingredients are all mixed. Now it's time to put these patties together. I'm going to start with a really good handful, kind of like that. Shape it. Then I'm going to try to turn this into a square because I'm using a square ciabatta. You could see incredible colors, and they hold together really well without using any dairy, just like that. And I'm going to do the rest of these get them chilled, and then we're going to move on to our slaw. Now it's time to move on to our jicama slaw. Jicama is a Mexican root vegetable, also known as a Mexican turnip. I'm going to start by adding some matchstick sized pieces, some carrots. This is a really fast, fresh slaw. We're going to do some thinly sliced red onion, red bell pepper, some purple cabbage, a little bit of cilantro, olive oil, a little bit, rice wine vinegar. Then I just want to use the juice of a lime. We're going to add a little bit of zest. Combine everything just like that, and we're going to get this in the fridge to chill. Now we're going to put together a really quick avocado spread. I have a fresh avocado. I'm going to take the end off, the top. I'm going to go right down the middle like that and all the way around. That. Turn it just like that. Take the pit out, really simple. Give it a whack. Turn it just like that. First time. Spoon it into your bowl. Really simple. After that, I'm going to mash a little bit of fresh garlic. Take some kosher salt. Just take the back of your knife. Just like that. And just keep mashing. Gives you the garlic flavor without the intensity of big chunks. Add it. Just like that. A bit of salt. Citrus, I'm going to add some lime juice. Maybe a little bit of zest. Great. Pepper. And then I'm just going to take the back of a fork. I'm not looking for a puree. And just kind of break it. Perfect. I just put my 2 burgers down on the grill, and I'm going to give them a few minutes before I give them a turn. You can also do these stovetop as well. Now it's time to build our burgers. I just took my burger off the grill. It looks terrific. And I've toasted both sides of my ciabatta. I'm going to brush each with my really fresh avocado spread burger. A little bit of slaw. A little more. Kind of like that. Now, one of the tricks so your burger doesn't go flying is take a sharp knife and go right down the middle. Just like that. Take the top of the ciabatta like that, and then you keep everything intact, just like that. And I am going to serve this with a little side of our slaw. You can see how great that looks. Perfect. Now we're going to give it a taste. So incredibly delicious. I'm not really sure where to start. You have the tofu and sweet potato really working well to bind the burger. Great flavor from the shiitake mushroom. A little bit of chewiness from the cubed ciabatta. Great creaminess from the avocado spread. And awesome crunch from the jicama slaw. This is definitely the ultimate vegetarian burger in paradise, and I strongly recommend it at your next cookout. Thanks so much for watching.